if you're rich, you may not have heard this, or maybe they did do it by your schools, but in some of the poorer states and areas, they were taking away kids' phones during the whole BLM riot protest time, and they were putting these kids through some shit. It was almost as if they had targeted one kid against another kid to either make fun of them or in some way implicate them in something nefarious or hurt their feelings, in one way. I really don't know. I try to stay out of it as much as possible because I'm a mom. I get very emotional. I start yelling and I have no bias. I have no proof. So I let Lewis handle it, his father. He said he's calling now to figure out what's going on. But don't you guys think it's weird that right when I start getting these Illinois Vine notifications about Dylan, now all of a sudden something's going on with my family, my children? Like, what is it going to take? How many weird things need to occur? And how many thousands of occurrences do I need to report, Xavier says that he wants me to rely on Jehovah for our answers to what's going to happen, where we're going to live, etc. and so forth. And that he believes in his father delivering on the apartment when the baby's born. We need to find a way to target all the way on Roosevelt Road or the one on 90 in Addison and Chicago by Wrigley, past Wrigley, because they have the travel system, the car seat and the stroller. And then I'm buying an $80 37-piece newborn clothing set off of Amazon. We'll have that delivered to a hub. But you guys know with the limited mobility, it's just incredibly difficult to make sense of it all. So if there are any plans in place, some direct communication would be fabulous. In addition, it looks like someone was arrested using Dylan's identity and name and listing me as the victim. So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on there. Okay, so we've been receiving notifications from the victim services system all morning stating that I'm the plaintiff and Dylan is the defendant in a domestic battery case that took place January 6th. I've been living in this tent every single day. That never took place. I haven't seen Dylan since 2020. So that's confusing. I called there to figure out what's going on, and they basically just said they don't know. Literally, she's like, let me ask my coworker. Put me on hold, got someone else, and then said the same thing. They don't know. But they've never heard of anything like that. We went to the store. Look at these, you guys. So those should be cute. Other than that, I'm trying not to panic and lose my shit over the fact that I'm 35 weeks and some days pregnant, and we're still in a tent. Miss my children. If you guys are looking for the beginning of this fucked up ass story, it can be found at one Heather GEEL, tag it here, and then there's another account, HLG Forever _. Someone keeps on changing my password and revoking my own access to my own social media. So this is the third. Plus I have mercifulstorm.com, Do You Doll, and The Strongest Doll. And those have all been created since Dylan's release. So if you followed me before that, you'd probably notice a very regular, calm, social media presence in my personal blog, in my real life, which was mostly Facebook. And for, work purposes, I used it for marketing my content for sale. Never did I ever have to document that I was being, raped, beaten, robbed, unlawfully displaced, stolen from, harmed, etc. and so forth. So I have 4 solid years of documentation of this.